This is ELH 4X4 doing stuff. Today we're working on a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500. We're doing upper control arm because we got to replace the upper ball joint, and we're doing lower ball joint. So come on along. All right, we're gonna start by breaking the ball joint loose. See if it will come loose. There we go. Really not a whole lot of room in here, especially with, I think it's like a 20 millimeter. So yeah, no problem. No problem. I was able to soak the hardware down a couple days ago. When I was looking at it, the chief complaint was when you turned left or right, there was a squeaking noise. Well, that was just the ball joints rotating, or the ball joint shaft rotating, and it was just squeaking because the seals are absolutely just blown out, dry rotted, falling apart. All right, that one's loose. We'll do the lower ball joint. If we can get you down there. Yeah, perfect. I'm most likely gonna take the caliper off, hang it out of the way. Okay, I may not be able to put the socket or the extension fully into the socket because of the shaft. Man, what is going on? There we go. Oh yeah, that's easy. I'm hoping that's turning and not spinning everything. All right, that's not moving. Okay, that's not moving. All right, we'll move over to the caliper. I'm thinking about how I'm going to take the ball joint out and put it in. Am I going to use a ball joint tool, or I'm going to do it how I used to do it back in the day with brute force, and just beat it into submission. All right. Let's go over to the. Now, it looks like the upper bolts adjust the camber, so we could use the witness marks on the frame, right from the. All right, that's good. I was worried about the hardware snapping off, and that wouldn't be fun. All right, it's getting the. Let me see if I got a shallow socket for that. All right, I don't have any metrics that go up that high, so I'm going to use a 13/16. All right, wonderful. So before we get any further, let's take a look at the upper control arm. It seems to be the same width. Let's get a generic measurement. About 12 inches. And about 12 inches. Okay, that's, to me, that's close enough. We'll talk about, it didn't come, it's supposed to, the picture showed it with the Zerk fitting and cotter pin. There's no grease fitting and no cotter pin, but I have these things laying around. All right, we got the upper control arm somewhat loose. We still got to work on getting the caliper off, so we'll get the caliper hung. There you go. That felt like it released. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Ain't nothing really holding that in. I think maybe the brake hardware. There we go. The brake pads are just somewhat stuck to the pistons. We'll use our bungee cord. Hang it off to the side. All right. Maybe take some tension out of, or put some tension into the bungee and hang it better so it's not going to pull the hose. All right, let's get you situated and we'll start working on the up. All right, we'll get this loosened up. What am I doing? I'm gonna schwack that with a hammer. Maybe. There we go. It seems like there was some kind of thread locker on the... You can see how bad that was. Oh yeah, we got pretty good witness marks. To take that, or when we replace it, we can get the alignment somewhat back to how it was. All right, we'll put a couple threads on. I'm going to hit that with a hammer. So there we go. That's wonderful. It's just going to spin around now. Put a vice grip on that. And since we got the upper somewhat out, let's just drive on with the upper. All right. And put her. I'm just putting the brake hardware back and Alright, that's one. Okay. There we go. There we go. Just lift up a little bit on it. What are you looking at? Get that snug down just a smidge. Okay. Seriously, that's where it was? I mean, I gotta believe it, because the witness marks. Get it. There we go. Okay. All right. All right, just snug those down just a little bit. Looking at that? No, you're not. Well, I didn't pay attention to where the cotter pin hole is. Okay, right there. It's almost facing out. Nope. What size is that? I thought it was 21, I think. Yeah. All right, give me a second. All right. All right. I gotta go get my own cotter pin, and then I'm gonna put the grease fitting on. I like to do that when all the work is done, that way it doesn't get broken off for whatever reason. So we're gonna tighten down the adjusting bolts and get the Zerk fitting put in. What are you guys looking at? We're over here now. Yeah, it's good enough. I'm sure there's a torque setting for that, but all right, over here, you put the cotter pin in. Bend it around. All right, I had to find this stuff, you know, on parts that I've taken off and, you know, put on a toolbox or ball joints that are laying by the basketball hoop or whatever, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, we'll get this thing greased up. Now we're going to move on to the lower ball joint. So how do we attack this, right? We can use a tool to separate the ball joint from the steering knuckle, or we'll do the brute force again, you know, because not everybody has the tool to remove. What are you looking at? Are you looking at anything? Did we shut up? Okay, there we go. All right, so that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to kind of move the steering a little bit so I can get in there and whack that with a hammer. Let me know when I'm good. All right, thanks. All right. We're gonna continue to loosen this bolt up, or nut rather, and you can see how that one's blown out too, right? I think that should give us enough. Oh yeah, plenty. Let me get a ratchet. A 1/2-inch drive ratchet, that is. Alright, I could use an impact, but not everybody has that. All right, we'll put a couple threads back on there. And then sometimes you get in the way. Let's turn the wheel the other way. We may have to put some pressure with the, that's what I forgot to do. Let's put some pressure with the jack on there. Yeah, that should be enough. That should be enough. Perhaps. Yep. Man, I'm just getting you. I didn't mean to go full force. Is there even a good spot for you? What are you looking at? Okay, right here, perhaps. There we go. All right. Phew. All right. Let's get reset. Turn the wheel the other way. All right, what do we got? So I'm gonna have to probably pry the steering knuckle up. Let's lower the jack. All right, what did it do? All right, we can take that out. We're gonna have to pry that up. Yeah. Yep. Or pry this down. All right, pry this whole thing down. But regardless, I got to change the battery. All right, jack it up and maybe pry it down. All right, can I do that? I don't even know if I can do that. Where I can do that. I'm sure if you remove the end link and all this other stuff that it would probably come out real easy. But why, or maybe let me loosen up the steering knuckle, or the steering, unlock the steering rather. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is what I did. I just coil spring, there's a land right on the steering knuckle, and I just push down on that. Did that give us enough clearance? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Right. What am I missing here? Did it move? Are we out? No, we're not really out. We're not really out. Do I have to continuously pry down? It felt like I bottomed out somewhere. I think I know where. Let me raise it back up some, maybe. I think it's going to be our tie rod end. It's going to be the tie rod end. Yeah. Splendid. Man, you guys are just getting the front row seat, huh? Why doesn't that want to fit now? That's stupid. You know what? I got a ratchet. All right. Let's get some of those. Well, don't need to thread that on. Just a little. Let's move you out of the way. Anyway, I'm going to continue to hit that. All right. We got the tie rod off. Is that going to give us what we need? I don't think so. All right, I think we gotta continue to jack the vehicle up. Now, we're off the jack stands. Maybe that might be it. Change the leverage. All right, I was kind of like pushing up on the, jacking up on the shock. Oh man, it's almost right there. All right, well, only way to, it seems like it's actually going to get done is disconnect the upper ball joint and just take the steer knuckle completely out of the way. All right, kind of like what we did on the video of the Charger that blew up. Got a bunch of views. All right, should have known that the truck was going to be the same. All right, let's schwack that a couple times, get you out of the way. There we go. So, does this ball joint come out? Let's see what the other ball joint looks like. Oh, there. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. All right, let's get that lubed up. Oh, where are you guys even looking? All right, there's that. And this. Maybe. All right, we're just gonna either brutalize it with a hammer or use the ball joint tool. All right, let's brutalize it. Watch your ears. All right. That's what we're dealing with. So I'm going to have to press that in. Yeah. All right, let me get set up on the ball joint tool. All right, I think I got it set up. All right, this knurled business on the ball joint, I guess that's the factory one. All right, so I don't know. Let's find out. We'll put you on speed board. So I'm just doing it like an eighth of a, maybe even just a little bit. You know, as soon as I feel it binding up, I stop. And I'm not really, you can see, maybe. Well, let's get you a better angle. That's all I'm doing, just that. A little bit at a time. And that's not taking much to seat it, and I think it's seated. Yeah, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. All right, you guys are right here. Let's see what we got. Is it enough to put the snap ring on? Oh yeah. Yeah. It most certainly is. All right, let's get the snap ring. All right. Snap ring engaged. Is it seated all the way around? Feels like it. All right, so now all we got to do is put the steering knuckle back on and we'll button it back up. Well, this one came with all the required parts. So we'll put that on, because it may be difficult to do that when the steering knuckle is in the way. All right, since we want to grease it, we'll face it outward so we can reach it. All right, let's get this stuff put back in.